Okay, so we've done our fair isle with this card one, as you can see. We're just re-hanging the weights a bit higher. Then we're going to wind the card back. Now you can join the card with the two joiners, but to be fair, what I want to demonstrate now is back to number one. Right, and I'm going to do a tuck stitch, and we have to put the tuck brushes on. They're labelled left and right, and they just clip on the carriage very simply. Now, a tuck stitch doesn't need the second colour, so we take the second colour and put it into the hole position over it, or the hole position on the machine, around the edge of the machine there. And then tuck brushes are on, and then we put it into tuck mode. And then I think before we do tuck, we'll just do a couple of rows of normal stocking stitch, just to, we'll pause that a sec. We just do a couple of rows just so we get a break in between the coloured fair isle patterning and then this tuck stitch pattern. So as you can see, all the needles now only have red in them. So the tuck brushes are on. We go into tuck on here on the lock, and then we release that, and the tuck brushes are on. Don't need the weave brushes down. So now just need to perhaps move my weights up a little bit. Now this patterning now, if we watch, right, so nothing else has changed. The levers are still set for the triangle shape, which is the patterning. Okay, ready to go. Just check the arm breaks are good. I just pull that, get that a bit slack. Right, so there we go. Might be worth pulling the first needles out on the. Not sure. Let me just check that. First needles out. First needles out. First needles out. Now you can see now from the needles, if you look, you can actually see some needles have actually just got two loops in, and there's no two stitch loops in, but they haven't slipped off onto the material, and all will be evident, and I'll show you the other side. Now again, needle forward, needle forward, needle forward, needle forward. Making sure your weights and yarn break tension is very important when we're doing this, because it's very easy to have a loop at the start, and then that hasn't sat in the stitch properly, in the needle properly, and then the pattern will look wrong when we show you the reverse, the proper side. So I'll just do 20 rows. It would help if my yarn didn't get stuck. You have to be careful. If the carriage jams at all, you must stop and clear what's causing the jam. You can't. If you get a needle that's gone wrong, you may have to release the top, release the mechanism here, and then make sure that you can come across the needles and complete the movement away from the needles without using much force. If you have to use force, you're going to damage your needle bed or the sinker plate or something. Anyway, we're just coming up to 2 more rows then. Yarn break's good. Didn't pull the needle forward. Right, we've now done 20. I'll just slip these weights off so I can show you what this tuck stitch looks like from the right side. And I think you'll be very surprised. It looks almost like I don't know if the camera's picking it up. It looks almost like a rib. And it doesn't roll so much. It's coming in at the corners, but it's not the same as the Fair Isle, or just, it doesn't do this quite so much. Fair Isle doesn't roll up so much. Knit looks a little bit rolly, but this one, I know it's been held across the needle bed, but it looks like a rib. I think it's so underused really, the tuck stitch. So that's tuck stitch. I'm going to switch the card out now and show. Sorry, I'm not taking that out. I'm going to just put a couple of stockinette stitches across here, and I'm going to change the card to number 4, because that's also good. I want to demonstrate a slip stitching colour, because I think that's good. But anyway, I'll take these brushes off, I don't need them now, and I'll set the machine up for that. Okay, pause.